on the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. Today, AFC between the Indianapolis Colts and the Cleveland Browns.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
The punter Rigoberto Sanchez has it teed up and ready to go. And here we go at Huntington Bank Field. Brown with a return here. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready, put.
Love throwing to start us off. Catch made left side by Judy. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Ready, break.
2nd and 3 now.
White. Ready, ready.
Now the first carry for Quinshawn Judkins. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Give him 8 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So first down from the 41. Play action, Love. He lofts one deep, center of the field. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Let's go.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. He's trying to go deep again. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 6-0 lead right away. Christian Watson with the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Browns will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Bayless Jones now on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Let's take over at first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10.
Get it. Seven Pirates. 70 Rangers. Go.
Straight to the air is Richardson. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is it going to be defended? So they chose to go physical. And now plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Go! 1979 Broncos! 18 Pioneers! 19. Come 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
Third and short yardage here, Richardson. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
He's got it. That's going to be a first and more. And no offense needed as they take the return all the way back for the touchdown. They have him back there, Brock, because of what he can do with even the smallest sliver of daylight. And, in my opinion, more exciting than seeing a punt return for a touchdown.
I'm with you because it is so hard. I mean, it takes instincts, it takes intangibles, it takes greatness. I think of Dante Hall and Devin Hester and those guys that made it look easy at times, and it is not easy, especially to house one.
Well, Brock, you always tell me they're special for a reason. Quite the boost from their special teams on that score as they kick it away. On the return, here's Jones. And this drive will start inside the 25. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
2-yard run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Power 80. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. He's going deep this time. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Come on. Come on. Set. 19 Wyatt. 70 Lions. Check smash. Check smash.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off of that game.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
He's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 70 Razor. 70 Razor. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Ready? 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Lightning 18.
Trying to throw this from the gun. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that brings up 4th and short. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
60 Bobcat. Get up. 70 Lions.
Trying to throw for it with Richardson. Down the field. He's got Pierce. And they get this is down to the 28. How about 19 yards on fourth down, partner? And the call to go for it pays off. To the line and sets. Here we go, first down.
Let's go now. Point 70. 70 symbol. Mustang 19. Warrior 70.
Now throw again, Richardson. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Richardson fires quickly out wide. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts lower the deficit to a single possession. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was
up the middle, and somebody blocked it! And they're not able to transform the block into 2 points. He's tackled short, and they get nothing following the touchdown. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Slide 50. Green. Set.
Shotgun now for Love. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Browns 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Down. 10.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the 1st quarter. 14-6 is our score. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this.
Ready, set.
We're ready now for the 2nd quarter. Browns in control of it. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. That's caught Tucker Kraft. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Ready. 43-52 Blues.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down.
Red 38. Hut.
Love from the gun. And for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short? It's later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 45. White. Set.
Working inside the red zone. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Drill green. Let's go now. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown. The Browns lead by 14. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Brown with a return here.